Welcome back to Elevation Perspective. My name is Mark. Today we are talking about some early season surprises after a week of baseball. The Miami Marlins are 5-1 and in first place in the National League East. Now I think this doesn't go much further than they played the Rockies and White Sox both in Miami, but give them their flowers, they won the games they're supposed to win. Sandy Alcantara looks back to his Cy Young caliber self, starting off the season with 16 scoreless innings. Liam Hicks is the notable Marlins bat to be talking about, starting off the year batting .467 with 3 home runs and an absurd 12 runs batted in. It has been an amazing start to the season for the Marlins, coming off a very strong second half last season. But I do believe this is just a product of the Marlins schedule, and when it's all said and done, they're still a 4th place team. Maybe we didn't talk enough about Cam Schlittler this offseason. 2 starts into the year for Cam, 11 2/3 innings, 0 runs, 15 strikeouts. Schlittler had a phenomenal rookie season in 2025, but I think most people expected a nice level of regression coming off that season. But looking into the data so far, Schlittler looks really impressive. He throws 3 fastballs, the 4-seam, the sinker, and the cutter. All 3 pitches move in different directions, ranging from 94 and 98 miles per hour. We are just 2 starts into this thing. I don't want to have a major overreaction, but just watching Cam Schlittler pitch, the stuff that he shows on the mound, I think if he can stay healthy for 30 starts, he can be a top 5 to 10 American League pitcher this season. Next, we have Shea Langeliers looking like he's going to enjoy a career season. Langeliers has 5 home runs in the first 6 games of the athletic season. Obviously an absurd start that is not sustainable, but I think Langeliers is a legit stud. This guy batted .277 with 31 home runs in 2025 after all. Langeliers has gotten a little bit better each and every season he's been in the big leagues. I ranked Langeliers as the number 2 catcher in baseball in my preseason rankings, and honestly, I wouldn't be shocked at all if he jumped Cal Raleigh and became the number 1 catcher in baseball by season's end. Staying in Sacramento, besides Langeliers, the Athletics are off to a rough start. A 1-5 record with a league-worst .177 batting average to start the season. A lot of industry people loved and raved about this Athletics lineup all preseason long, and it's off to a dreadful start with a historically bad strikeout rate. One notable player to highlight here is Nick Kurtz, the reigning American League Rookie of the Year winner, starting the year 1 for 17 with 11 strikeouts. And he is just one of the issues. Truly everyone is struggling besides Shea Langeliers. I will preach patience here though. I think a big reason why so many people love this lineup was because of their home ballpark in Sacramento. It's a minor league ballpark where the ball flies out of there, especially in the warm weather. The A's will have a very good lineup this season, it's just off to a very poor start. Next up, has Father Time finally caught up to Nate Eovaldi? Now at age 36 with a ton of arm surgeries in his rearview mirror, Eovaldi has started the season off letting up 11 earned runs in his first 8 2/3 innings. For some context, Eovaldi was ridiculously good in 2025, posting a 1.73 ERA. He allowed 25 earned runs in 130 innings last season. Already at 11 earned runs, Eovaldi is almost halfway to last year's total in his first 8 innings. I think the days of Eovaldi being a top-of-the-rotation arm are behind us, but I do still expect him to figure this out to some capacity and be useful. I just think he's more of a 3 or a 4 starter now instead of that ace he looked like last season. Over to Cincinnati next with Sal Stewart. He might be the real deal. Stewart came into the year with some helium, some excitement. He was ranked on most sportsbooks somewhere between 5th and 10th on the National League Rookie of the Year odds, but I think after 1 week of play, Stewart may be the new favorite. Stewart is batting .474 with 2 home runs in the first week of play. He is impacting the ball incredibly hard. We love his situation, of course, being in Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. And most impressive to me at least, Stewart has 7 walks to just 3 strikeouts to start the year. When you can consistently hit the ball as hard as Stewart does and walk more than you strike out, this could be a star in the making. I am really excited about Stewart. I think this could be a 30-homer bat with a mid-800s OPS in his first full year in the big leagues. Finishing this video up with the last surprise that just broke on Thursday afternoon, the Pirates are calling up the number 1 prospect in baseball, Connor Griffin, for their home opener in Pittsburgh on Friday. Alright, so this was a big topic of conversation when the Pirates sent him down to the minors just a few weeks ago. I think my first question just has to be, what has changed in the first 6 games of baseball that the Pirates went from saying, he's not ready yet, to never mind, he actually is ready? I was actually on the Pirates' side with this when so many people were kind of clowning them for the decision. Griffin is 19 years old and he did look overmatched in spring training. After going 7 for 16 in 5 minor league games, the Pirates changed their minds and said, no, actually, he is ready to go after all. Initially, I was thinking, is this just Pirates incompetence? Is this weird service time? What is going on here? Later on in the day, it was reported Griffin is signing a 9-year, $140 million deal to stay with the Pirates long term. So I guess it was just truly about the service time getting the player to agree to an extension before making this move the whole time. Which kind of looks a little bit shady to me as well here, because it kind of looks like the Pirates went to him and said, we're only calling you up if you sign the extension. While I don't love the way this whole situation happened, I will say, good on the Pirates for opening up their wallet and paying the player. This is a guy in Connor Griffin the industry views as a generational talent. He should be a superstar for the next decade or so. So like I said, good on the Pirates. And that's the video. Those were just some of the Week 1 early surprises in the MLB season that I found to be interesting. If you like this video, please hit subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.